Shalom. Shirt on. The shirt says pure blood. It says a person whose blood is free from dangerous experimental disease. All right. So I saw a guy at the gym get the shirt on, so I had to go buy it. But today is the new moon. Okay. Happy new moon. Okay. Which marks the new Sabbath. Okay, Saturday to Sunday will be the new Sabbath, which most people are off on those days, so you can get some rest now. All right, before I go any further, I want to give all praises to the Most High. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, and QADASH. Let's give all praise to the Most High, name of the only begotten Son, name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar, from the prophets in Babylon, kept down here in Tampa, Florida, and I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GREATTMILLSTONE, who taught us this truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful of scattered abroad. I'm not sure how the audio sounded. Maybe somebody come in and let me know. But I pray it's edifying, man. I pray it's clear. All right. But yeah, man. Shalom, shalom. All right. This is how you teach to the hopeful of scattered abroad. Shalom to the 1,000. Whatever you may be around. All right. Preach this gospel. Okay. That American people does be destroyed. Before we get our kingdom. This kingdom of America must come to a fall. Alright, before we want to ever see our kingdom, America must be destroyed. Alright, come up here to the park. Again, back at the park. It looks like it's just a little glare for some reason. I hope it's still all good. Let's see. I might have to turn this way now. The wind is blowing that way. There we go. That's better. Much better. Much better. It's a lot more. Much better. Much better. Oh, like I got the wind blowing right here a little bit. Let me know if you can hear me. Everything is clear. I don't want the wind to catch it. Hope the shots might have just let me know in at the bottom. But yeah, man. Something I want to open up again. You know, I praise, never get praises enough. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Let's give all praise to the Most High, name of His only begotten Son, and name of the Holy Spirit. Shalom, 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 Kwam Yasharallah, and Happy New Moon. Today just happens to be the new moon. My name is Ibar, from the prophets of Babylon, came down here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of GREATTMILLSTONE, who taught us this truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful and scattered abroad. Alright, shalom to 144,000. Alright, my contacts is dry. I got to change them. I didn't get a chance to. So my eyes are a little sensitive to the light and stuff. So I come over here to shade a little bit. Pray everything's still clear. Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. If not, I'm gonna have to just continue some more. That's a little. Got glare. Trying new spots. You know, we're trying new spots. It's coming. It's a little windy today, man. Extremely windy. Do it like that. They'll be live. Just get this all figured out. Alright, so let's go in. Alright, let's get to it. I'm going to start off with this scripture right here. It says, Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. So our people are dead asleep. Now it's time to wake up. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Okay, so now is our salvation nearer than we believe, man. And what inspired me to come out here and do this video was I was just watching a movie, Birth of a Nation. All right, watching the movie Birth of a Nation, which is an immaculate movie. Definitely one that everybody should watch. All you Jakes should have already watched it, you know, a few times, man. But I think that's a movie that everybody should watch at least one time a year. You know, at least once a year, at minimum, at least once a year. You know, to get a reminder of, where we at, what this country is all about, how this country was birthed and formed and created. You know, so-called white men, which are the Edomites about to speak of, they came over here and conquered the Native American Indians, took their land, okay, pushed them out of their own land, and then brought the Negroes over here to work and build up this country on stolen land. All right, and that's the future or the history of America, how America was birthed. All right, so now we're going to go into the birth of the nation of Israel. Okay, the birth of the nation of Israel. Now, I was watching that movie, and I was thinking, like, damn, it's good to watch these movies because it's good to see these, different sides and also this history. But I thought about it as well. Just like you see that movie, The Birth of a Nation, about us being in captivity. That's the part where they're going to be in captivity. Shalom, shalom, brother YAHAWASHI. Hey, shalom, brother Shopper. Hey, brother Shopper, how is the sound? Is it too windy? Let me know, Baba Kasha. Shalom, YAHAWASHI, Shabashim, Kakadash, Bakata. Okay, beautiful brother, man. Let me know how it sounded, if everything is clear. All right. But yeah, so in this movie, The Birth of a Nation, it was pretty much about us being in captivity here in America, man. Okay, the trials and the tribulations Jack had to go through in Virginia of the USA, and us here in America. If you in America, you more than likely was brought here. Your ancestors was brought here on slave ships, and you served on a plantation. Okay, I always talk about it. You see, sounds good. All praises, all praises. Call like how about you must have the water, brother, the water. But you came here, and more than likely, your ancestors were here, and they were slaves. All right. So one thing I did, a couple years ago, was I looked up my last name. Now my last name is kind of unique. I'm not gonna tell you my last name, obviously, but it's kind of unique. It's not something that's Johnson or Brown. Okay. It's different. Okay. I'm gonna just say it starts with a V. All right. So most, there's not many words that start with a V. So my last name, I looked it up. And what I did, and I advise you to do this too, go on the internet and type in your last name and then put plantation. Okay, for you jakes out there. Go put your last name in and put plantation. And you're going to see the family that owns your family. Okay? The plantation that your family was once on. Shalom, brother. You call YAHAWASHI, Shabbat, But to all you sincere brothers that's tuned in. All right, but yeah, that's a good experiment, man. And I learned a lot, And the first time as I'm looking at it, I gotta keep reminding myself, this ain't my family. Okay, this ain't my family. There's some Edomites that live in North Carolina. They ain't my damn family, man. Those are the people that own my family. That's where my family got their last name from. That's where I got my last name from. And unfortunately, where my son got his last name from. All right, but that shows you that we are in captivity, and these people owned us, man. Okay, in the land of our captivity, we still have the names of our oppressors. But they tell you that you're free. Free from what? Okay, free to oppression. Free to suffer, okay, free to go through hell, free to be oppressed, or I already said oppressed, but free to, to be at the bottom, And now they don't need niggas no more, so they're gonna start gunning niggas down. So now our mindset should be on what? What's next, man? What fuck America? What's beyond America, man? We're not trying to get comfortable here. We don't want no fucking mega church or some Israelite communities here in America. We're trying to get the fuck out of America. That's the whole point. And in this process, we gotta make sure that our spirit, our well-being, our faith, and our works is pure, so that we can get to that level, man. So we do get a chance to get the hell up out of here. All right. So let me bring this back. It says, Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. So now is our salvation nearer than we believe. So now it's time to wake up out of sleep. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Beautiful. Oh, the water, brother. Y'all brothers drop precepts, I'm gonna grab them. All right, I was brother Shopper. But now it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. Now it's time to get our minds right, to wake up, to repent, come back to the spirit of YAHAWASHI, shine. Okay, come back to being an Israelite, man. You got Jake that'll tell you, I ain't Israelite, I'm Haitian. I'm black. I'm Dominican. I'm Mexican. And it's always Jake fighting over, what the names their oppressors gave them. Come back to being an Israelite. It says the night is far spent and the day is at hand. Okay, the day of what? The day of judgment. Okay, the day when the Lord comes back and you want to be on his good side. Not to mention what comes after that, the kingdom of heaven. Right now we in hell, but it's going to come a day where our kingdom is going to come. It's going to come. All right, it's not like it's not going to come. Oh yeah, another 2,000. Bro, this shit is coming soon. Okay. This place is going to be destroyed. Missiles coming soon. Jacob trouble, pestilence, famine, disease. Because before we get to our kingdom, we're going to have to witness all that, man. And the thing about it, I'll think about it too in my spirit, man. You're going to have to see that. It ain't going to be something the Lord going to just hide you from. We're going to have to see these things with our eyes, man. You're going to see people get their heads chopped off. You're going to see people get stabbed with a karagma. You're going to see famines, people starving to death, people sick. You know, you're going to see, and you're going to be, Lord willing, we endure to the end. We ultimately going to see those missiles coming too, you know. And you're going to have to remember to call upon YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Not no Grand High Priest Poobah, you know. None of that crazy stuff, man. No Mala Makmar, none of that crazy stuff, you know. Hey, remember what you was taught. Okay, the name's YAHAWASHI. It says, the night is far spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day. And that's the thing, you gotta walk honestly, man. Everything you do should be in the spirit of honesty. You know, just being real. You know, keep it at 1,000, as they say in the world, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, the Lord sees all things. You see? The Lord said he tried to reign into the heart. He knows what's in your mind. He knows what's in your spirit. Even if people in front of you don't see it, the Lord knows, man. You know? You got people that are like, I was watching a movie, Birth of a Nation, and you got actors on there, man. And after that, I went and watched the behind the scenes, right? And I'm thinking, damn, like, you had all these Edomites behind the camera and shit. Like, what's going on in their spirit right now, man? You know, watching this movie. You know, even the people that played in the movie, oh, what's going on in their spirit? How they saying nigga, yeah, you know. I mean, are they excited that they finally, you know, they get to reenact this? You know, they got reenactments of slavery. They got Civil War reenactments. They got slavery reenactments where that's what the whole movie Antebellum was about. She fucking ended up on the plantation, and she thought she done went in the future. I mean, she thought she ended up in the past, but really she was in present time. Okay. Woke up on the plantation, man. We down here in the South too, bro. A woman just got fucking hung 3 weeks ago. 30 miles from here, man. 30 miles, hanging from a tree somewhere, man. All right, so it ain't no coincidences, okay? I'm gonna have to grab these. I don't know why it's all dribbled up though. Like I said, my contacts is tripping right now. Everything is a little. I think my contacts dry. I'm gonna grab them, but it's locked to bear with me. How about you? I'm gonna grab those. It says 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. You see, so we gotta walk honestly, man. Not in rioting, partying, trying to go out to the club and have a good time and, you know, catch a vibe. We already know what goes on, man, around here in Babylon. Okay? It says not in drunkenness. You always drinking. You always trying to get, you know, faded, you know, trying to feel good. And I'll be honest, bro, last night I came home and I poured a shot. You know, I poured a shot. I was gonna stop and get something from the store. I said, no, I got something at home in the fridge. I poured a shot. And honestly, I didn't even drink the shot. Okay, I fell asleep. You know, and I was the spirit was like, yo, you know, nah, just chill off that right now. And as much as I wanted to, you know, let me just get a shot. I haven't drunk in a while, only 2, by the way. So I was like, let me just take a shot. I was like, no. So you know, it's a spirit. You know, not saying you can't drink, but you shouldn't be in the spirit of always drinking, always trying to feel good. You know, always trying to appease your flesh. You know, now is the time to be fasting more, be praying more. You know, hey, and me and the brothers, we've been doing this thing now where it's called, you know, when the brothers created, they called it Hell Month. Well, for a month, all you eating is fruits. You know, eating fruits and drinking water. You know, and we couldn't get to the whole month. It's gonna take some practice, so we're gonna start going week by week, man. You know, to the best of our ability, to the spirit of YAHAWASHI, cleansing our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. This is the time that we're in. As it says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy, but put on the Lord, YAHAWASHI HaMashiach, and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. So this ain't the time to try to fulfill your lust, you know, to try to get with that woman you always wanted, try to go to that club or that party you always wanted to, go to some festival, some concert, all this weird shit, man. This ain't the time for all that. And this world, it tries to pull you into what? The world, you know? Understanding what we know, having this understanding that we have, and now's the time to, let's see how YAHAWASHI, man. All right? Let's see how YAHAWASHI. like I'm gonna get to the topic at hand. I can't even see how scriptures is all jumbled up. My phone is acting weird. That's Satan right there, man. That's Satan. It's like scriptures overlapping scriptures. I can't even see it. That's Satan. That's Satan. It's all good. It's all good, man. That's another thing too, man. You gonna be tempted by Satan every day. And as we in these end times, it's gonna get worse, brothers. Understand this, that we in these end times, since you came in this truth, before you came in this truth, you've been tempted by Satan. And most times you will listen. But and now that you're in this truth, you still get tempted by Satan. But guess what? It's about to be more. It's about to be you know, quadrupled, if not, you know, or tripled, if not quadrupled, man. You know, the Lord is about to put the spirit on these demons to amp up. You know, I went into yesterday. It's like the video was I had my headphones in. It was in my pocket, so the audio was like a little scratchy and low for the first like 30 minutes or something. But after that, it kicks in. So like that was Satan too. You know, but Satan gonna, you know, do what he got to do. We got to do what we got to do, man. You know, it's not to be discouraged. It's not to you know, to give up or give in. You know, it's to keep pushing. You know, push toward the mark. Let me grab this. It says anyway, maybe watch the movie The Birth of a Nation. There's 2 planes back to back. They're like motherfucking aircraft carriers too, man. World War III about to start, bro. World War III really already started. It's about to heat up. You see? But I was watching the movie The Birth of a Nation, and you know, they was putting Jake through hell, bro. So I said, good watch the movie because, you know, they had the cop that killed his father had them, you know, beat and rape his wife, you know, and then his friend, you know, his brother in the Lord, you know, his pretty much his right hand man. His man had got his wife, which is Gabrielle Union, her being demonic ass. She had got popped by one of the master's friends, man. You know, he had just married this woman, and he said, hey, you know, he had to give his wife into another man, which is the curses. You know, your wife should have given unto another man. I can grab that too. But they said how the Lord, you know, put the spirit on them to fight. And he said he told the brothers around him, he said, the Lord gonna give us a sign. The Lord gonna give us a sign. Okay, and one day they was in the field, or the next day, or the day after that, they was in the field, and there was an eclipse. All right, he looked up and there was an eclipse, man. You know, so that was a sign from YAHAWASHI, which will lead to my next precept. But that was a sign from YAHAWASHI. The Lord literally gave him a sign of, you know, they were already talking about what they want to do. We're doing what they had to do. And the Lord gave them a sign so that they would be able to do it. You know? But it says, Luke chapter 21, verse 23, it says, but woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people, which happened to us in 70 AD, when they sacked Jerusalem. You know, they brought great hell upon us, you know, which is coming again. These devils about to come down with more wrath and more death and more destruction. Okay? Worse than the time ever before in history. And you see that movie with, you know, the slave movies, and it's going to be worse than that. It says, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. This happened to us. We fell, and we was led captive into all nations. Israel was put into captivity, scattered all over the world. Okay? And when I think about that, I always think about the other side of it. I mean, you can't just be one-sided, see one-sided. You got to think about both sides. The Lord is balanced. So as this happened to us, it's going to happen to them. And as I'm looking at this movie, I'm looking at them, you know, put this beautiful picture together of what happened to us. It's going to be an even more beautiful picture of what happened, or what's going to happen to them. You know, when they're in our kingdom. You know, when they gotta, you know, tend to our animals and serve us, man. Okay, it's going to be a beautiful thing. It says, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So we are now in the time of the Gentiles. This is their time to turn up and rule and have a good time. Somebody told me that their brother said He said, I wish I was white, you know, because Esau got it all here. This man living it up. He got all the money. He got all the substance. So it's easy to feel like, damn, I wish I was white, you know, which I never felt like that, you know, because my spirit always told me that we was better. Even though it didn't seem like we was always better, man. Even though we weren't treated like it, we always been better. You know, so I never want to be an Edomite. But why? Because this is their time. Okay, this is their time, but our time is coming. Scripture says the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So this man's kingdom is now, and our kingdom is to come. All right. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon. So yesterday, you had this fire, a circle of fire, eclipse, man. Okay, this eclipse came, and I went to the store the other day, yesterday, and it was actually they had had to get gas at the gas station. They had the little glasses right up at 7-Eleven on the counter, you know. So this is something that they wanted everybody to see, you know. That was a sign from YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Because look, you had Friday the 13th, okay, which I did a video about it. It goes into, which I just saw this on Google, but it was Thursday when the Last Supper with, and there was 13 people at the table, including the Lord and the disciples, and then that evening, that night, you know, was when they came and got him. And Friday the 13th, he was crucified. I mean, on Friday he was crucified, right? Look at you, chill out. Stop that right there. Stop that, this trucks. So that was Friday the 13th, which that night was a full moon. Okay, it said it was a full moon that night, and then the next day we had this rare eclipse. Okay, that eclipse was rare. That wasn't no ordinary eclipse. That was they call it a circle of fire, or a ring of fire eclipse. That was a rare eclipse. That only happens every so often, and that's what happened in that movie. When you look at that movie, The Birth of the Nation, that's what they had. They had a rare eclipse. You know, a circle, a ring. It showed you literally the ring of fire behind it from the sun. All right, so that was their sign that they need to do what they need to do, man. You know, the Lord showed them a sign. He said it. He said, the Lord gonna show us a sign. He told brothers that was amongst them. And then when that sign came, he couldn't deny it now. Even if he didn't want to do it, he had to do it because the Lord already gave him the sign. You know, it was undeniable. And the scene was heavy because when the sign when it happened, it was in the field, you know, picking the cotton. He stood up and he looked up and looked at it. He put his head down, and they panned to the, they had the camera panned where you seen him, you know, thinking about it, and you seen his man's behind him, like, I saw that too, you know, I saw that too. You know what time it is, and they went through it, and then they slayed their oppressors, man, which is a beautiful thing. It was beautiful how they all agreed to something, they all went through with it, you know, and then they killed the slave masters. And the one Jake said, can I? He said, can I do this myself? Because that slave master had them, you know, he had injuries all over his face and stuff. So that slave master had him did some evil shit to him, man. Another thing I want to say too, and so I'm gonna get back to this. I'm trying to build up the momentum, you know, get the background of what inspired me to do this video. Okay, because then we're gonna go into the scriptures. But another thing too with because Nat Turner, he was, you know, like the preacher. He was really the man of the plantation. You know, he was cool with the master when since they was kids. So he was really the one that they depended on, and they allowed him to do things that other slaves could not do. You know, they allowed him to do things that other slaves could not do, or whatever. But what happened was he went off when he baptized that damn Edomite, or whatever. They got pissed, you know. So you know they pretty much punished him, whatever. And then one of the slave masters pretty much whipped him all night long. They whipped him all night long, you know, over there where all the other slaves was living there. So they was looking out the windows watching. They whipping him all night long. And then at the end of them lashes, what they didn't show you, but they kind of told you subliminally, was that he got butt broke, man. Okay? His grandma said it's a horrible thing. My grandfather didn't have to see the things that I've seen. You know, a strong man be be broken. You know, a strong man be broken down or something like that. Because that dude, when it showed Pam back to that scene, that dude was hunched over him. You know, and she just got whipped with lashes. And he said something about you better not be alive by the morning, or I'm gonna ride you harder, or something like that, man. You know, so he got butt broken. You know, broken is when they took the strongest man, you know, on the plantation, and all the other slaves looked up to for hope, for wisdom, for knowledge, understanding, for guidance. They took him and they bent him over a piece of wood or whatever, and they popped him, man. You know, Esau is a damn, you know, a sodomite, a total. Can't even say what I want to say. But they're a butt breaking in front of everybody, man, in front of the whole plantation, and people will look at you differently. So that's against our customs, you know, and that shit fucks with you. When you go into another man's rectum, that shit touches his tingles his spine a little bit, fucks his head up, man. All right? But that's what Esau would do to us. So after that point, man, he had to do what he had to do, and I don't blame him. I believe that if I was, which I was back there in that day, I believe, you know, if I was back there, it's more than likely that I probably had some issues too. You know, I probably had to get hung or something like that, have me too, because if you weren't going to do that shit to me, and I was going to be able to live a happy life, nah, man, you know, you're going to take me out, but I'm going to take a bunch of y'all ass out with you, you know, and that's the spirit that came in, all right? So it says, I just want to touch on that too, because they didn't really say that in the movie, but they gave you subliminal, they said little things, which every time you watch it, you see something different. They were saying little stuff around that part of the movie to tell you that they had butt broken, man. You know, they have butt broken, they have popped them, you know, fuck this whole spirit up, all right? But it says, there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So we seeing these things happening in the earth. It's not by coincidence, it's by design. The Lord is doing these things in the earth, man. The Lord is moving in this earth. He is establishing something in this earth, all right? It says, man's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. People, they see what's coming, you know. They may not fully understand it, but they definitely see what's coming, all right? It says, which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then they shall see the Son of Man coming with a cloud, in a cloud with power and great glory. So the powers of heaven, the people that's in power, the whole world's about to change. They fucking faces about to melt when they see the missiles get shut off. Because once missiles are shut off, that's it, man. When they said mutual destruction, something like that. And nuke yourself. Hey, like I'm at a park right now. I'm gonna show you this real quick. I'll show you this real quick where I'm at, and it looked like paradise, man. All right, to say the least. How do I turn it? Right there's a hill, but on the other side of that little hill right there, it's a big old field. It's pure green grass. Look like, you know, look great. It's a sunny day. It's a nice day. It's windy. It's not too hot, and it's windy, so it's cool. You know. So that all this gonna be turned to fire. Okay. So I'll do that to show you that they got the volleyball, you know, nets right there, the playground. It remind me of Terminator, man. And they was all playing at the park, having picnics at the park, and then guess what? Fucking everything turned white. Which is what happens whenever a nuclear bomb drops. Okay, it's like what they say, 10 times brighter than the sun, or no, 100 times hotter than the sun. Something they say about them nukes, man. All right, so that it's like the sun come down to your fucking city. And that's how bright it was. It's not brighter, man. It turns everything white, and then there's the blast. All right, so that's what's gonna come to America. It says, then shall they see the Son of Man, YAHAWASHI, coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Because they're gonna tell you got 30 minutes left before missiles drop. Everybody gonna be running like chickens for the head cut off. Oh my God, what's going on? No. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna fucking die. You know, they're gonna be losing their mind. And And then guess what? You're going to have particular individuals, you know, of the elect that's going to be beamed up right before the missiles hit, you know? When the missiles coming, everybody's saying, hey, the last prayers, praying to whoever, you know? The elect going to be praying to YAHAWASHI when that fire, when that missiles get close, the Lord going to beam his elect up at the last, and time going to slow down, man. You know how you somebody you don't want to be, time takes forever? Time is going to slow down. The Lord going to slow the time down so that you going to see it. It ain't going to be no, this man go up and you still looking at the missile. No, you're going to be, what's going on, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, missiles coming. Everybody waiting for impending doom, praying, you know, saying their last prayers, okay? And then you're going to see tractor beams come down and beam up Israelites, man. Beam them up, you know? So you're going to be looking at, oh, wait, what the hell? Where's he going? You know? And all you're going to be thinking about is, can I go too? Can I go too? I'm thinking, right now I'm trying to think about what an Edomite going to be thinking right at that moment, man. You know? People talk about the strangers of their salvation so far beyond all that they have looked for. So this place is about to feel it. It says, and this is the point. Verse 28, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh, man. And our redemption draweth nigh. Okay, our redemption draweth nigh. And in that movie, it showed you the cotton fields, you know, and when it showed you it showed you a scene of the cotton fields. They were singing, "Swing low, sweet chariot." They were singing that song. You know, that chorus was singing that song or whatever, man. Which, real quick too, I want to say this too. When I was younger, when I was legit, man, my sister was in 5th grade, and we had went to a school, it was elementary school. But it was predominantly Edomites in that school, man. You know, and she had to do a play. Right? She had to do a play, and I remember we going there for her play, and they had sung that song, man. You know, the predominantly Edomite school, and we go there for my sister play. She was in a play, you know, or a concert or something like that. And I was young, I was real young, but she had sung that. Her class had sung that song, "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot." All right. And you know, they put a little "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, let me ride." They put a little hip on his whip, but that's really a sad song, you know, because they was in a plantation picking cotton, and they was seeing these ships flying over them. It was like, and you gotta imagine around that time, there weren't no airplanes and no helicopters, there weren't no satellites, there weren't no drones. So if you saw something in the sky, you knew it was a chariot. All right. And I showed y'all people still knew about how we would be delivered out of here, man. They knew that the holy angels fly in those vehicles, man. All right. Let me see what y'all brothers got, man. If I can grab these. I can't even. It's tripping, man. Damn, that's weird, man. That's Satan. Yeah, that's Satan, man. Salaki, brother. The brother shopper of the 12. I want to grab these, but I can't even see them. They all jumbled up. It's like they're overlapping each other. See if I can try to figure out how to change that. Refresh or something. Let me see. Let's look at the top chat. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird. That's evil. That's evil for real. I ain't surprised, man, to say it. There's no marvel when it comes to Satan, man. There's no marvel. All right, don't be surprised. Let's grab a few scriptures. I want to grab a few things that he said in the movie. All right, he said a lot of good stuff. Let me grab this, because in that movie, I was talking to my woman about it, about how the Christian church, you know, they show you that in that movie, how they would set up these black pastors, but they would only allow them to say certain things, you know, certain things about that would make the jakes be more submissive to their slave master. But he said every scripture I read about them keeping us in bondage, I read about our, you know, the deliverance. And he was quoting some heavy scriptures in that video, man. When he came up against Edomites, and he told them about wolves and sheep's clothing. And then he said, "He that stealeth a man and selleth him shall be," and he found in his hand. Let me grab that real quick. That was profound right there, man, when he said that. Here we go. Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. It says, "And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall utterly be put to death." So Esau stole us, man. They put us in captivity. We was found, and when the Lord come back, we're going to be still in the land of our captivity, under this man's oppression, meaning we're going to be found in his hand. So the Lord says, "Shall surely be put to death," which is why America's going to be destroyed, man. America's going to be totally annihilated off the face of the earth, completely eviscerated, man. Okay? And that's going to be a blessing for us. All right? So he that stealeth a man and selleth him, they stole us and sold us on auction blocks. Or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death, man. Okay, so Esau got hell to pay. Let me go to Deuteronomy 28 real quick. It says, going to the curses. It says, another man shall, I'm trying to find another man shall lie with her. Like I don't even know to do it in a minute, but it's definitely important that we do. These are the curses. These is also how we know we Israel. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. "Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given to another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long." So our sons and our daughters are given to another people. And in slavery, the common thing that would happen was if you were on a plantation and you started having children and God with a woman, the master can sell your woman off, your children off any time. You never see them again. You know, that was a common thing that happened in slavery. That was a part of our oppression. That was a part of the curses that came upon us. It says, "The fruit of thy land and all thy labors." Oh, Slakia. It says, "looking for them all day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand." So we had no power, no authority, no might to be able to get our children back. You know, to demand for our children back. And in certain cases here in America, they can call CPS on you, and they take your kids from you, and nobody can, you can't get them back unless they want to give them back to you, man. You know, so we still have no curses, man. So to be able to take somebody's children from them, that's hell. All right. It says, "The fruit of thy land and the fruit of all thy labors shall be, the fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always." That's what happened. We still happening, man. We are only being oppressed and crushed always here in this captivity. It says, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes shalt thou which thou shalt see, and Yahawah shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot to the top of thy head. You get sick. It says, let me get to the point. It's a lot of this. You go to verse 41. It says, "Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, and thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity." And that's what I went into my video I did earlier about this movie, which got me to watch it. You know, you have children, you can't even enjoy your children, man. You know, you got to work all the time, so you can't see them the way you want to see them. Spend time with them. They want to spend time with them. You can't go places that you want to go with them. You know, and then when your children turn, 15, 16, whatever the age is in your state, they got to go to work, okay? Now they got to go to work and work all day, fucking 10 hours, 12 hours a damn day, 8 hours, you know, not to mention going to school, you know? And my brother, you know, he in the troop, but the brother's still in high school. He a young brother. And that brother got to go to school and got to go to work, man. You know? That happened to me when I was in high school. I was going to school and I was working. You know? So you turn 15, 16, your life is already gone. You know? All your time is being spent, which in this society is not bad because then you ain't in trouble. But you know, your whole life is going to this devil already. So you can't enjoy your children. It says, for they shall go into captivity, just like I said with the jobs. We're still in captivity to this day. We are yet this day in our captivity. So if your kids got to work, if you got to work, man, you're in captivity. Only difference is now Esau don't put all these people in captivity, man. See how greedy this devil is. It says, let me get to the point. It's a lot to read on this. And this is a beautiful chapter. Let me just let me grab it. Here we go. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 30. It says, and thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. So that's what happened in the movie too. That's what happened in the movie. You know, the Jake that he was cool with, he had just got married. You know, there's a whole scene. They just got married, had a whole ceremony, and you know, a week later, another man was trying to lie with her. You know, it says, thou shalt betroth a wife, meaning you get engaged with a woman, and another man shall lie with her. In our customs, we got women that's virgins, man. You know, but you gotta imagine in slavery, you know, you had little girls in bed with grown ass, you know, I'm talking about 7, 6-year-old girls in bed, being found in bed with these white Edomites, man. Okay, it says, thou shalt build an house. Oh, sorry. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and thou shalt not gather the grapes thereof. Right. So everything we do is given to somebody else. All right. That's it on that. Let me go here. I mentioned it. Yeah, this captivity. Because a lot of times Jake don't like to watch them kind of movies because they don't want to face the reality of understanding that you are yet this day a slave, man. You are still a slave, you know. Okay, in the land of your captivity. We ain't free. Free from what? Huh? Or free to do what? Shit. I saw a video the other day. It was a video that Elder Pastor R had did, but I had went and watched the actual video that he did the video on. And they were saying how if you want to denounce your citizenship here in America, it used to be free. Then it was like $40-something, but now it's like, they said it was $400-something, but now it's like $2,200, man, and some change. Okay, you gotta have it down to the penny and some change. So they ain't letting your ass go. They also building the wall again, man. You got Mexico building the wall, and you got America building the wall. Biden just came out and said how, yeah, we're gonna continue to build the wall. Which he built his whole damn campaign about not building another foot of wall. Why? To keep your black ass in here, man. They about to turn this motherfucker to a concentration camp. Okay? You ain't seen the Halloween costs. Okay? You gotta be careful with that word. You ain't seen that yet, man. You about to see it here. And the real Jews are gonna be the ones that's gonna be getting the gas chamber and shit, man. They can turn your whole Walmart into a damn gas chamber. Just round you niggas up, put your Walmart, go to Walmart. Walmart boarded up. Goddamn it. It already know. You go to Walmart, bro, there's no windows. That's not by coincidence, that's by design. There's no windows in Walmart. There's only a front door and a back door, maybe a side door. They're gonna have niggas with guns at that motherfucker, devils with guns at that motherfucker. They're gonna put all you people in that Walmart, and they're gonna gas chambers, gas chambers, bro. They're gonna be in a pitiful case, man. It says on 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 37, yet if they bethink themselves, remember, in the land whither they were carried captive, and pray unto thee in the land of their captivity, saying, we have sinned, we have done amiss, and have dealt wickedly. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta turn to the Lord. Say that, hey, admit when you go off, admit when you sin. You can't try to hide some shit, shove it under the rug because you don't want brothers to see. No, admit when you go off, man. When you fall short, when you go off, when you sin, admit it. Pray to YAHAWASHI. Ain't none of us perfect, bro. Ain't none of us perfect, and none of us not sin. You got Jake saying, "Oh, well, I don't sin. I don't sin." You have no idea what the fuck you're a part of. You probably don't know what planet you're on, to be honest. It says, if they return to thee with all their heart and with all their soul, and in the land of their captivity, whither they have carried them captive, and pray toward their land. You got to pray toward the east, towards our land, which thou gavest unto their fathers, toward the city which thou hast chosen, and toward the house which I have built for thy name. Then hear thou from the heavens, even from the high thy dwelling place, and their prayer and their supplication, and maintain their cause, and forgive thy people which have sinned against thee. And that's what the Lord is doing. He's hearing our prayers and our calls. He's gonna maintain our what it say? Maintain their cause and forgive his people, man. Now my power, let I beseech thee, thine eyes be open, and let thine ears be attent unto the prayer that is made in this place. I'm gonna finish it off because it's almost at the end of the chapter anyways. Now therefore arise, O Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai, unto thy resting place, into thy resting place, thou and the ark of thy strength. Let thy praise, O Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai, power be clothed with salvation, and let thy saints rejoice in goodness. O Lord Yahweh BAHASHAM Yahushai, turn not away the face of thine anointed. Remember the mercies of thy servant David. Okay, even King David sinned. Even King David went off. You see? And you got niggas that are like, crucify him, kill him. You know, the Lord had mercy upon King David, man. One thing I realized in this truth, it's about mercy and compassion. You know? If you want to be shown mercy, you got to show mercy. You know? That's the biggest thing. Scripture says, if a man strike you in the cheek, turn him the other. You know? You can't be holding grudges and, you know, nah, you wanna be able to show the mercy that you want. What if the Lord hold a grudge against your ass? For 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, years, you know, lifetimes, he hold a grudge against your ass. So it says that you know, that we we gotta pay for the sins of our lifetimes, of our past lives too, man. You know? But what if the Lord, you just consider your past life, you know, the Lord, hey, nah, man, I hear you, but I remember that shit you did fucking a year ago, man. You know, or in your past life, you know. And that's the spirit of Esau too, man. Esau give your ass 13 life sentences. Like, what the fuck? So I mean, if he died and come back, you gotta go to the penitentiary. You know? The devil. That's it on that. Let me go here. Yep, to do our captivity. That was, I got that because I saw it, but I'm going to go what I originally went to get in Baruch. This is Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. You know, you got to curse us, and for a reproach, to be shamed, to be dishonored, to be disrespected here. You know what's crazy? I thought about that shit, bro. At the end of the movie, it told you that Nat Turner, after they hung him, they dismembered him. They filleted and dismembered him, and then they cut up his skin, carved up his skin, and gave it as antiques or trinkets or whatever to the people, man. So if you go into the land of Virginia, you can have some Edomite house in a fucking box somewhere in the attic. You can have some of this man's skin or a part of his body in a jar or something, man. You know, he probably killed one of their family members, so they got hit a piece of his body in a damn jar or something, or on a keychain, something like a damn lucky a damn rabbit's foot on a keychain, you know. And they passing it down from generation to generation. They passing it down to their children and their children. Okay, can you imagine that? Imagine Nat Turner's back to our day. He's back today, man. But a motherfucker got his body part from, you know, decades ago from a whole past life in a damn attic still, man. Shit like that'll fucking freak your mind out. Oh, this man is a devil the Bible speaks of, bro. There's no coincidence. There's no denying that. Okay, that man is a devil. Behold, we are yet to stay in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Right. So our heavenly, our forefathers, which we are our forefathers, back again to our day, we departed from the Lord. So the Lord judged us, and we are yet this day in captivity, still facing that judgment, still under that, those curses. All right. Let me go to verse 4. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So you got to remember the book, man. Everything we do should be going according to the scriptures. Don't mean that we ain't going to, make mishaps and mistakes, but you should always try to correct things with the scriptures. Line it up with the scriptures. That's what we have this beautiful, beautiful book for. It says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated." And that's the whole point. We want to be illuminated, man. Walk in the presence of the light of these scriptures, and you shall be illuminated. The Lord is going to give that glory unto his saints, man. He shall beautify the meek of the children of Israel. It says, "Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation." That's what Jake do. They're constantly trying to give the blessings to Esau, to Ishmael, and the Israelis. And nah, man, the blessings and this truth and this gospel is for us, man. Okay? It's for us. It ain't for no fucking Edomites, man. It says, and Jake, when they have Edomites in their family, Jake have Edomites in their family, and they, but my cousin, Kimberly, nah, man, come on. It says, "O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel." There we go. Salakia. Let this pass. This too shall pass. Let it pass. Let it pass. In fact, that's what every thought had tattooed on in high school. This too shall pass. All right. So let it go. Let it go. I pray it's still, you can hear me still smoothly. If not, just let me know on the cutting board, and I'll see if I can. I try to read it. Maybe I can still. Maybe I'll be able to grab these later, man. Who knows? Nope. Still jibber jabber. But it says read on a little bit where I was at. It says, I'll finish it off right here. It says, that's 3. That's 3. I'm going to go back to 3. Let's go to 3 in verse 14. "Learn where is wisdom and where is strength, where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is length of days and life, where is the light of the eyes and peace." Right. Let's go back to verse 4. Pick the book 4. It says, Baruch 4 verse 3. "O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath. You were delivered unto the enemies. For you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to the Most High. Ye have forgotten the everlasting power and brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you." Right. And now you see them devils over there fighting over our land. They over there bombing our land, bro. They throwing bombs back and forth on our land. You got some fucking nerve. On the show, it was a show. The last season got a little weird. I couldn't watch the last season, man. But it's a great show to watch. For the first 3 seasons, I believe. The 4th season, shit got gay, man. Shit got weird. This is what they always do in this fucking society. But it's called The Last Kingdom on Netflix. A beautiful show. It shows you, how things was in the ancient world. You got to put black faces on all the characters or whatever. But You know, the main character, you know, a man, you know, pretty much cut a tree on his land. You know, he said, "You cut that tree. Where did you get that tree?" And you know, he said, on my land." And he put his ass to death, man. You know, he put his ass to death. So wait till we get our land back, man. Like I said, this shit we got here, this ain't ours, man. Don't ever get too caught up in your mind when you think this is my car, this is my house, you know, this is my woman. None of this shit is ours, bro. We gonna have ours in the kingdom of heaven. Understand that. We gonna have ours in the kingdom of heaven. That's when everything's gonna be ours. You know, righteously. You know. On this side, everything is polluted. Everything is polluted, man. It says, for when she saw the wrath of the Most High coming upon you, she said, "Hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion, and the Most High hath brought upon me great mourning," which will happen in 70 AD when they sacked Jerusalem. It says, "For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them." Right? So we had to go through hell. All right. Let's go to verse 25. It says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck." I went to this yesterday, as a matter of fact. "My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken as a flock caught of the enemies." Right, you have to go in slavery. You know, slave ships, you know, land and fish, shit, and minstrel blood. "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seeking 10 times more. For he that brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee." HALAL YAHAWASHI. HALAL YAHAWASHI. Let me go into what I want to do. I'm going to close out. I don't know, it's too long. So like, where we at? Yeah, we almost there. Well, you can go all day, man. You can go all day with these scriptures, bro, because it's just so much. All right, but let's read Psalms chapter 149. This is something that he quoted in the movie. He quoted this in the movie when he was talking to the slaves, you know, and he had just seen other slaves that wasn't eating. They would not eat. They would starve themselves so they would die. And the slave master would get upset because he paid for them slaves. So he said, "Nah, you got to eat. You need to eat." You know, he would try to make you eat. You know, so when the slaves wouldn't eat, they wouldn't open their mouth. This motherfucker put up a stoop, a chair, had them tie it, you know, put a damn chisel on a hammer and started knocking their teeth out, man. When he knocked their teeth out, he would knock their teeth out. He grab a funnel, put some food in it, put it in their fucking mouth, and now you get to eat what I want you to eat and your own teeth. Okay? There's blood all over the place. He had to eat his own teeth and blood, man. And Nat saw that. That's what make Nat start changing his mind. Like, damn, what am I doing? This is what I'm 40. You know? He saw that shit and it was like, damn. But so after he saw that, he brought the scripture out. Okay. Psalms chapter 149, verse 1. "Praise ye the Lord Yahawah, sing unto Yahawah a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the tremble and harp. For Yahawah taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing loud upon their beds. Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hands." Let me bring this back. It says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing loud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword." It says, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing loud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahawah Yahawashi, man. Praise ye Yahawah Yahawashi. And with that, I'm going to close out. Let me go up here. I'm going to show you what I'm show you my site. Beautiful park. Start going and doing my walking talks out here about the spirit of Yahawashi. I haven't really done a lot of walking talks. I don't really know what it's like, to be honest. I gotta get some more workout in, so it's like doing some walking talks. It's the park I'm at, though. Down there. That's the park. Look how beautiful it is here, man. Okay, the spirit of Yahawashi, we're gonna inherit greater than all this, man. You know, we're gonna have palaces in our yards gonna be 100 times bigger than all this. We have plenty of slaves and servants that's gonna have to tend to our fields, our gardens, and trim our grass. You know, blessings is coming, man, beyond our imagination. The scripture says, let me grab that. I'll close out with that. Man. All right. It says, Proverbs 15, verse 33, the fear of Yahawah is the instruction of wisdom. Let me bring that back. It says the fear of Yahawah is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. So the Lord's about to take us to new plateaus, man. The Lord's about to put us on a whole other level. Before we can ever get on any other level, the Lord can increase us. He must humiliate us. He must put us through a process of humiliation. You know, a time of humiliation. And that's why we had to go through this captivity, man. That's why we're in this captivity. It's a school right there. We're in this captivity to go through this. Wow, this is beautiful. I realize this is just beautiful out here. The Lord would like to come out here more often. It's really hard watching outside. But the Lord put us through this captivity for a time of humility. It says, Proverbs 18, verse 12, before destruction, the heart of a man is haughty, and before honor is humility, right? So before honor is humility. Okay? Before destruction, the man of a heart is haughty. And that's Esau. Esau is a haughty spirit. You know, even these jakes, these 2-3 niggas, they getting a haughty ass, proud ass spirit. In other words, they about to be destroyed, man. You see it. Well, a great example is this guy King Von. This guy was out here. He was a fucking total menace. You know, he never thought one day would come a day where he was gonna be on that table, man. Chest all sewed up. That's the point. That's the point, man. So that being said, I'm gonna say call HALAL. Call HALAL. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Let's give all praise to the Most High, name of His only begotten Son, and name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Bar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And give double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone taught us His truth and sincerity, peace and salutations. For the elect, Shalom to 144,000. Shalom.